Welcome to the Forsyth Magazines Podcast. I'm your host, Brooke Culler, bringing you the stories of the people shaping our community. From business owners to local leaders, we'll explore their journeys, passions, and lessons learned. Let's dive in. Hey guys, we are back with another podcast episode, and today I have Adrienne with Salem Gymnastics and Swim. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you, Brooke?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm so excited to have you on today. Salem Gymnastics and Swim is celebrating 10 years of their swim program.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, it's amazing. And it's glad to be back with you guys, too. We love doing this whenever we can.
Yeah.
Appreciate the partnership with you guys and Forsyth family, so that's awesome. Yeah, we just celebrated 46 years as a company last year.
Mm-hmm.
And 10 years ago, in 2016, they opened the swim school. And
the swim school has been such a hit. I mean, it was just such a need in our community, for one.
Yeah.
To have that resource. But it's just so cool because people think of swim lessons and they think that it can only be in the summer, but you guys have this beautiful indoor facility where you do swim lessons all year long.
Yes, we do.
Is there a wait list right now for swimming?
It depends on what class and what level you need, but there's plenty of openings across the board. We will have a rush getting back in. There's this crazy, seasonality to swim, and a lot of people will drop during the summer, but that's when we offer speed weeks, and people can come in and really get summer ready or vacation ready and take advantage of our speed week lessons. But during the school year, when the regular lessons are going on, we'll kind of get an influx, like back to school, back to Salem. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people look for activities for their kids to do when they head back to school. And,
back to that routine.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, we have openings. We've got about 1,000 students right now, and it's
crazy.
Yeah, over 1,000, and it's amazing.
So, from like a parent perspective, what age would you recommend people get their kiddos in swim lessons?
We recommend as early as possible. Our lessons start at 3 months. Just getting babies. I mean, it helps out with bath time at home if you think about that. But
can I bring my dogs? They hate bath
time. No, we wouldn't do that. But yeah. I mean, the babies, if you can get them in early and get them used to the water, the more acclimated they are, the earlier on, the easier it becomes, and it just becomes second nature. And really just overcoming that fear of water and getting them comfortable as soon as possible. And we go all the way up to some adult classes. We have some adults that take with us too. So, but getting them in early is really what counts.
So I feel like a lot of controversy with the I don't know what the word is, but with when people do like the infant swim lessons where they just like literally throw them in the water.
The ISR.
Yeah. What do you guys do with like the 3-month-old swimming?
Yeah. We definitely, it's two different philosophies. There's nothing wrong with either one. It's just kind of parental preference and what you like and tolerate and things like that. Our approach is in the baby classes, we have 6 babies, and they get in with mom or dad, and we have an instructor in the water with them, and it starts out with a singing time and really just doing activities to get them acclimated to being in the water, getting them used to having water on their head, teaching them breath control and balance and buoyancy, and they do go through several activities together as a group, and it's so cute and so much fun. And then, as your babies grow, they progress into the preschool classes, which we call the little guppies. So they're like ages, 3 to 5, and then you get to school age, and we have the dolphins and the sharks. And so as you get older, you progress. But there's levels 1 through 5 at every age.
Okay.
And so, as the babies progress and as they get comfortable, then you start introducing submersions. And it's just a very gentle approach. And kids learn at various speeds. Every child's different. So, not one thing works for every child. And our curriculum, accommodates that really well. Yeah. Really well. And
I love that.
Yeah. And the thing that I was telling some parents last night that came, the swim school was born out of the fact that one of our owners found her own daughter in the bottom of their swimming pool in their backyard. Ugh. And luckily, it was a non-fatal incident, and their daughter is thriving now and almost 21 years old, which is a success story. But really, the swim school was born out of a mission to have no other parent experience that. And so when the swim school came to life, we picked a curriculum that really focused on swim safety, water safety. So while kids learn all 4 strokes with us, and can be ready for a swim team at some point, that's kind of where our curriculum cuts off.
Yeah.
But there's water safety in every single lesson. And that's what, is really important.
And it's just empowering at any age to feel comfortable with the water, because I know, like, my grandfather, who passed away several years ago, he never learned to swim, never got comfortable with the water. And it's like, what a sad thing to spend your whole life being, scared of being by the water, when you can have control over that and do swim lessons and put your kids in swim lessons to get them comfortable at a really, really young age.
Right. I mean, just think about it. It's a life-saving skill, but at the same time, it's also a lifestyle thing. If you want to go on vacation and rent the kayaks, like, you'll feel comfortable doing it. If you want to learn how to snorkel or scuba dive, just think of all the things you can do in the 3/4 of the world is water.
Yeah.
And you do miss out on a lot if you don't develop that comfort. But yeah,
it's very, very empowering to feel comfortable. And what a comfort for a parent to know that they have taken the time to put their kids in these lessons, and that they're not going to have to be on edge for the entire summer vacation and the entire summer when there's pools around, and that would be life-changing for a parent for sure.
Yeah, it is. And we've had parents tell us, and we also educate parents. While lifeguards are awesome, I was a lifeguard myself. I loved every minute of it. And the lifeguard in you never leaves, no matter how old your kids get. But parents need to watch their own children. A lifeguard is scanning the entire pool and not watching every child at one time. It's not possible, but parents can watch their child at one time. And we've had parents tell us they've gone to the beach and we had some parents tell us that their kids got pulled into a rip current. Well, guess what? They had taken swim lessons with us, and they knew what to do. And they emailed us, like, when they got back from vacation, telling us what had happened, and they were just so grateful for swim lessons. Yeah. And I mean, it's truly amazing.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it really is. And it just brings a lot of meaning to what we do every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just, you have to, my parents always instilled in me and my brother, you really have to respect the water. Like, we, grew up going to the lake all the time and the beach a lot, and it's, water can be very dangerous. So it's really important to respect it and not think that you are invincible. And
that's right.
Yeah. Water, just like gravity, will always win.
Yeah.
It's one of the most powerful forces of nature.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just this week, speaking of that, like the lake, we're having personal flotation device week, where they're talking about life jackets and boater safety. And so it's all the things, we really pull all those things into our curriculum. And there's a safety week, like once a month. So just on different open water safety, personal life jackets, swim with your clothes on. If you're fishing with grandpa and you fall in the pond with your jeans on, that's really heavy.
That's a lot different than swimming with the bathing suit.
Exactly. And so we teach the kids how it feels if you accidentally fall in the water unexpectedly with all your clothes on, shoes, everything. So it's really, what are some
tips that, before we move on, some tips that come to mind that parents should know, like, for example, what color bathing suits to wear when you're at the lake versus the pool, because that color of the water, you can easily disappear. I feel like
the bright, think the 80s when everything was neon and we loved our fluorescent colors. The yellows, the bright yellows, the oranges, you can see those. If you're near a lake and you've got that brown murky water, you want to stay away from those similar colors that are going to fade into that. And at pools, and there's lots of resources online where you can go see examples of where they'll put different color bathing suits, like, in the pool water. And the ones that you can't see are the blues and the greens, because they kind of blend in as the water gets deeper. But those bright yellows, those bright pinks, those really pop. And those are super visual.
Can be life-saving in a particular
absolutely.
situation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, man. Super, super good stuff. So, Adrienne, I know you guys have the Salem Sampler coming up soon. I want you to tell our listeners what exactly that is.
Absolutely. The Salem Sampler, we started this last fall, and it's open to the public. It's an event. It's going to be, this year, it's going to be Sunday, September 20th from 2 to 4. And open to the public, a free event. people can go online to our website and register, and we're going to offer, 20-minute swim, gymnastics, and ninja experiences. So if families are thinking about trying something new, having it on September 20th, they've kind of gotten settled into the school year routine. If they're still looking for something new, come on out on the 20th. Sign up ahead of time. Come try all 3 things if you want.
Yeah.
And then for people that sign up that day, they'll be entered to win $100 off of a class tuition. We're going to waive the registration fee, and Kona Ice Truck will be out there.
Ooh.
So they'll get a coupon for a free Kona Ice, so while mom or dad is signing the kids up, the kids can go out and have a Kona Ice and enjoy that out in the grass and all that stuff. But it's just a great way to experience. If you haven't experienced our swim lessons or gymnastics or ninja, it's just a great way to come out, no strings attached, and try all the things at no cost. I mean, it's wonderful. Last year we had about 200 people come, and we had about,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and we had about 50 people sign up that day.
Wow.
And
yeah, because it's fun. Like, we offer a free trial at the gym. Like, it's nice to have no strings attached, where you can try something,
right,
especially for kids. You don't know how kids are going to respond to certain things, so they can kind of have a nice little environment where they can experiment with gymnastics or with swimming, and
exactly.
And then I'm sure they're like, "Oh, Mom, please sign me up." I love it.
Yeah. And our staff is there too to answer any questions that the parents might have about the curriculum and how kids progress through our programs, and how we communicate with them and on the progress that their kid is making and all those things. So it's
Do you have any students who do both, who do swimming and gymnastics?
We do. Yeah. We do. We oftentimes have parents like, is there something happening at the same time? Or, can they find that class that's like back to back?
Yeah.
But yes, we do have parents that we've got a lot of crossover, actually.
Yeah, because they're both such good life skills. Like, I feel like gymnastics, and I talked about this with Beth when she came on, but gymnastics is just such a good base for any other sport that you ever want to get into.
Oh, it really is. Yeah, it really is. And ninja is too. I mean, it's strength, it's flexibility, it's agility, and balance, and body control, all those things. And it transcends to all the sports really well.
I know. I keep asking for an adult class, and she says no. Maybe someday I'll convince her.
Right.
She's like, the insurance is a big no. Adults get hurt.
Yeah. And the ninja's been a huge thing. We've got
so much fun.
Lots of girls do, and ninja's co-ed. It is girls and boys. It's probably a little bit boy heavy. Yeah. But we've got lots of boy siblings sitting there watching sister do gymnastics. And, it gives them something to do while they're there. And so that's taken off. And it's just so much fun watching those kids. They're so strong. Yeah. It's amazing.
We did, the last time you guys were on the cover, we featured the ninja. And so we did a fun little photo shoot in the ninja area. And oh my gosh, those kids were having a ball.
Right.
They were so cute.
It was cute.
It really, what's the age range for the ninja program?
The classes start at 5. And I would say, on average right now, but we've probably got the bulk of them is 5 to 12. Okay. That's probably the age that we're primarily serving right now in our ninja classes. That seems to be the gut of the program.
And would you recommend that if somebody has a kid, should they start with gymnastics, or could they start directly with the ninja program?
They can start directly with either one. Okay. It depends on what you want. Ninja, you're running, you're flipping, you're jumping, you're doing that air awareness, you're climbing and all that, climbs, all those things. Yeah, and you're swinging on the ropes and doing the rock wall and going up the warp wall. It's so much fun, and it's gymnastics is very polished and very poised and very precise. So you can try both and see what the preference is, right? Yeah. And again, we've got girls gymnastics, but then the ninja is co-ed, girls and boys. So we've got some girls running around in there doing ninja and doing all the things without the poise. So
I love that.
Depending on the personality of the kid and the goals and what they want to do.
Yeah. Well, and you guys offer boys gymnastics too, though, right?
We no longer offer boys.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, the sport is shrinking, and it breaks our hearts because it's just the boys' gymnastics is a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. Just the athleticism of the boys and the girls. But no, the sport's unfortunately just shrinking. Yeah. And we made the decision.
If boys do, they can obviously do swim lessons or the ninja.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Which is so convenient for if you have boys and girls, they can both come and have fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
I would
perfect.
imagine the girls' siblings are like, wait, ninja looks pretty fun. I want to do that with my brother.
Right.
And the brother's like, please, no.
You stick with gymnastics. Leave me alone.
Yeah, let me have my thing,
You
please.
you do your thing.
Yeah. So I know you guys are also have a little partnership with the Winston-Salem Dash this year.
We do. We are so excited to partner with the Dash, our local baseball team, and they're doing, having a fun season, and we're sponsoring the cleanup hitter. I learned a little bit about baseball when we formed this sponsorship, but every time the cleanup hitter comes up to the plate at our home games, they'll announce Salem Gymnastics and Swim, which is awesome, and we are cheering for them hard this season. Go Dash! And we will be out there this Friday night at a table.
Okay.
And then we'll be back there again on Friday night, August 7th. And so parents and kids can stop by. Our staff will be there. It'll be super fun. We've got a little spin wheel. We've got some prizes for the kids. We'll take some little gymnastics activities for the kids to try out and do.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and there'll be information there, and we can answer the parents' questions. But, we're there to support the Dash, and we love meeting families where they are. So it's a fun place to
Do
go.
you know what the cleanup hitter is, Brooke?
No, Tim, I don't.
Okay.
My husband played a lot of baseball, like in college even, and I know nothing about
And I'm going to defer
baseball.
to Tim to explain it.
So
as well.
the cleanup position in a batting order is usually the fourth batter.
So he can bring it in.
Right. So how many runs does it take? How many bases are there? There's 4. So if
I was
you're
going to
you're
say
wanting
3, but I
your
forgot about home.
yeah, you want your power
I've never
hitter.
included home plate as a base.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
But that's where
Go sports.
that's where
what I
home
say.
base comes from. But if you hit a home run with your fourth guy, it gives you 3 opportunities to have somebody on. That's a grand slam.
Yeah, so you get 4 points.
Yeah, 4 runs.
4
yes.
runs.
4 runs.
Thank you for playing.
I hope my husband doesn't listen to this episode.
I
He
guess
will be
I've always
mortified.
called it home plate and not home base. So I guess that's why I've never thought of it as one of the bases.
Yep.
Oh, all
That's
right.
yeah,
Well,
learning
thank
something
you.
new
There
every
you
day.
go.
Yeah, I'm going to a baseball to the Dash game next week. I think I have one. I just love to go socialize and
It's
watch
lot
a
of
little
fun.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a good job. It's a great venue. If people in Winston-Salem haven't gone out there, shout out to the Dash and what they're
it's
doing.
a beautiful ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
very
always impressed when I go over there.
Lots of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be there and families can stop by and play around with us for a little bit. If the kids are getting a little antsy in their seat, walk over to where we have our table and
Get
come
some
see
wiggles
us.
out.
Yeah.
with Salem Gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for the Salem Sampler, is the registration for that? When will that open?
It's open. People can go to our website right now
Okay.
and get signed up for September 20th. And we are just so excited. It's going to get
I would imagine it'll
promoted
get
really-
full.
Yeah, probably
So probably best to go ahead and sign up sooner rather than later.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We had 200 last year, and I'm definitely expecting more.
Yeah.
Sounds
Sounds like you guys need to do more than one a year.
Maybe so.
So
Spring fling, maybe.
yeah,
We'll see.
there you go.
We'll
spring,
see.
spring and fall.
Yeah.
So what is your website where people can go register for
It's
that?
salemgym.com.
Okay.
And then also follow us on Instagram at Salem Gym. And then Facebook is Salem Gymnastics and Swim. So we will be pushing it on all 3 areas. And thank you for having us on the podcast too. That's great. And yeah, we're looking forward to a really fun event.
Awesome. Well, Adrienne, always fun to chat with you, and congratulations on 10 years of the swim program. That I feel like it just started. Time flies.
Yeah.
And you said 46 years for Salem Gymnastics as a whole.
46 years
I hope you
Salem
guys have
Gymnastics
some
as a
big
whole.
plans for the big 50th anniversary.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
We will blow it out.
I
for
can't
sure.
wait. That's going to be awesome. It'll be here before we know
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for chatting with us, Adrienne. So be sure to sign up for the Salem Sampler if you have any kiddos who are interested in swimming, gymnastics, or the Ninja program. And you can follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can find all of our Forsyth Magazines content online at forsythmags.com, and you can pick up a physical copy at any of your local Harris Teeters or any local restaurant. All the places Salem Gymnastics has copies too, of course. And that's it. That's all we got for today. That's a wrap, guys. The views and opinions stated on this podcast are solely those of the contributors and not necessarily those of our distributors or hosting companies. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced without expressed written consent of Forsyth Magazines Incorporated. Ooh, that's a mouthful.